Hey guys, welcome back to another JavaScript tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the dimensions of the screen you're working with. So let's just create a new folder, and yeah, by dimensions I mean the dimension of the window or like browser client your website is being displayed in. So yeah, it's pretty simple. JavaScript actually has some inbuilt variables and functions you can call, so it's not really too difficult. Let's just create a quick HTML document linking the script tag. We'll just call this. I'm also going to defer it just so I can do some things with it. And yeah, we'll just create script.js and do this. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I can actually show you the most basic way, which is to simply get the window element. So we can do something like window dot if we do inner height, so let's do inner height, and yeah, that gives us the inner height of this window. So basically what this is doing is it's just taking all of the usable area of the window. So we can have an inner height, and if I just type in simply height and see what it gives us, we get outer height as well. So I believe that's also including this top section as well, and the reason you should probably always use inner height is because you can't really control what's happening here, so there's no point like knowing what it is. You should always use inner height because this is the area which you can actually control. So another way I think is you can do you can get like the document.body.get bounding client, and then you can get the height like that, and you can see that actually returns a different height, and I think that's because the body by default has a margin of 8 pixels. So if we go to our styles and if we remove that margin from the body, then we refresh, and yeah, so you can see now it's the same, because before it had that margin of 8 pixels which would stop it from, which would remove 16 pixels from either end of a height. And yeah, so this is another way, but I don't really see the point of this. You usually want to use bound and clamp React when you're actually dealing with individual elements. If you just want the dimensions of the window, then you can just do inner height and window dot inner width, and yeah, that gives us this. So you can see if I make this a bit smaller, it's actually going to change. So another thing, this isn't really related to dimensions, but it's more about the window element. You don't actually need to use window dot. Like for example, you can just use inner width and inner height, and that's because the window is almost similar to the global element in Node, and yeah, these are just readily available variables. Similar to why if you see something like the set timeout thing, this is a window function, but you can also just use it on its own like this, and it both points to the same function. So yeah, thanks for watching, and that was how you get the dimensions of a screen in JavaScript. See you guys in a future tutorial. Bye.